Hello and welcome to Genos 1. Yeah, I'm back with my beloved, and okay, I've got Genos 2, and I wouldn't part with this for the world, only for the fact that it's become my friend. I just know it so well inside out. I would never part with this. Don't get me wrong, absolutely adore my Genos 2, but Genos 1, there's nothing wrong with it. And let's not forget, 4 weeks ago, this was the top of the range Yamaha. And it's like everybody all of a sudden, oh no, I don't want my Genos 1, no, I want a Genos 2. Okay, that's nice, but maybe you are a Tyros 2 owner who's thinking, I think it's about time I retired my Tyros 2 or my Tyros 3 or 4 and want to upgrade to the Genos series. Well, these things are now fetching anywhere. I saw one this morning, £1,750, British pounds. What a bargain. I mean, come on, 50 quid more than an SX900. So, and it is so much more. It's 76 keys, it's got everything that you want to have. Literally, this would keep you very, very happy if you're coming from a Tyros, or even if you're coming from something like a KN7000, a Techniques, or, God forbid, something from Casio or other companies, I don't know. But, this is going to keep you very... Beautiful electric piano voices in here. Absolutely. The keyboard feels absolute. I love the keyboard touch. And then, of course, we've got the acoustic piano section. Pop Grand. It's got some lovely CFX Concert Grand. And then we've got things like choirs. Gospel vocals as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lovely And then my favourite vocal part, which is the Latin vocals. Now, if you combine that with a Latin sort of nice sort of bossa, there we go, slow bossa. It's, like I say, bear in mind, from 1,750 quid. Put a little bit more reverb, and don't forget this thing has one hell of a powerful effects processor in it in terms of distortion, delay, modulation, chorus. It's just packed with effects. I mean, listen to the piano alone with that reverb. It's absolutely divine. And then we go into things like brass. If we want to go into the brass section, we've got, again, this stunning flugelhorn. Again, put a little bit more reverb on there and still keep the same bossa style. And of course, Genos has super articulated voices, so you've got these sort of things. So you can do. And you can layer 3 voices, so you can have 3 voices on the upper section of the keyboard or 1 voice on the lower keyboard. So if I wanted to put some nice super smooth strings in there, I would go into Legacy, Page Strings, then 4, then I would go with, which one should I go with? Strings. That one. Maybe that one, yeah. Okay. So it's the complete package for a lot less money. Okay, you aren't having the top of the range, you haven't got all that sort of wonderful new sound and all that sort of stuff, but if your aim is to just enjoy playing and having a nice keyboard at home that you want to sort of just sit down at and play, maybe you've outgrown your organ, I'll rephrase that. Maybe you've kind of lost the use to do the pedals on plain organ, or maybe you want something smaller, because this will fit in a tiny space. It's not massive at all. And of course, if you wanted to, you could shove it under the bed. You can't do that with your organ. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe you're talented. Dear God. Right, but anyway, so what I'm saying to you is this is very, very portable. It's incredibly lightweight because the housing is made of plastic. It isn't a 2-ton lump of metal and wood. It's plastic. It's durable. It's not marking easily. I mean, in fact, I had 2. And I'm going to confess it, because when I first bought Genos, I thought, this is not for me. And I sold it. And then about 4 or 5 months later, I thought, actually, I really do miss my Yamaha. And I bought the Genos again. And as you can see, there's not a mark on it. It absolutely does not mark. So we've got a harmonica. I mean, literally, you've got everything under the stars. You've got this is my favourite voice ever in any instrument made by any company. And it is called Shadow Guitar. And it's the first, not the second one, because this has a new Shadow Guitar which appeared, but it was the one that was originally actually in Tyros 5. Oh, that's not a Shadow Guitar. Neither is that. Oh, where? On there we go. So maybe I want to play something a bit sort of bouncy and happy party sort of music. Let's go to easy listening and what should we have? Should we have a happy beat maybe? course, you've got this little joystick on the end, and again, we've got articulations. Sounds like gunshot, doesn't it? No, I'm just having a bit of fun. Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Let's face it. So, you've got a theatre organ section in here, which, to be fair, I think is... I think the whole idea of having theatre organs and keyboards is just... I don't know. It's not my thing anymore. I've grown up and moved on, I think, is the phrase. But you have got these nice Euro organ sounds. And then you've got these beautiful, absolutely beautiful church organs. And then you can go for the big stuff. Blows your eardrums out. And then we've got concert organ tutti. This is the real big. Now, if you want to really make it sound woo, just simply go into the reverb and whack it right up. Gathered here. No, we're not. Right, so you've got literally everything is in this keyboard. You've got things like obviously you've got synth voices in here. Some really great stuff. This is one of my favourite. It's called Paris at Night. Isn't that lovely? So I'm just wondering what you're screaming at the computer. Tom, show me this, show me this. I wonder. Oh, obviously you've got drum kits. All that sort of stuff, but you've also got some ding, 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 ding. Now, question: has anybody ever used this for? I know, I'm sure as hell haven't. Pardon?
Get ready.
Oh, okay. That's a bit of a letdown, isn't it?
Get ready.
Get ready.
Now, get ready. Now.
Do you know, I could have so much use for this on Christmas Day after the Sprouts.
Beatbox.
Well, he's got a good laugh, hasn't he? Very useful for Thriller. Remember? I've never really looked at these until today. That sounds terrible. Can't remember the last time I heard that sound. Do you know, you can actually come up with some quite effective beatbox sort of. Yeah, anyway, so I'm spending far much too time going through that. Percussion are some of the nicest vibraphone. If you're a fan of Jim Reeves, you've got that sussed. All you need is a little bit of a jazz guitar. And then if you go into, I'm trying to remember, it's easy listening. I think it's the orchestral swing. No, maybe not. There we go, Lush Ballad. Just, you know, you can recreate so much incredible stuff for Genos. And the whole point of this video, I mean, I'm not going to go on too long because I'm going to come back to different features for you. But the point I want to get over to you is remember one thing. 4 weeks ago, this was the Dogs. It was the top of the range for the Yamaha Ranger line. So if you aren't in a position where you can sort of stretch to a Genos 2, I'm knocking the microphone. This is the one you should be looking at. It really is. Bide your time. Keep your eye on things like Gumtree, eBay. If you live in the Netherlands, obviously there's a marketplace there. Germany, you've got eBay. All around the world, there's places where these things are going to appear cheap. And even some dealers where they're taking them in at part exchange. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of the dealers' prices are just like woo. But if you look on places where actual customers, people who own them, are selling them as opposed to a dealer's part exchange markup, you can pick this up for a very small amount. In fact, there's a Genos, Yamaha Genos owners page on Facebook. And there's a few people on there who've got their Genoses for sale. And they are around about the $2,000 mark. As I say, the 1750 on eBay was it's the first time I've seen one like that. So maybe that's somebody just wants to get rid of it. But it was utterly immaculate. It came with the speakers, the stand, everything. You name it, it got all the toys. 1750. Right, so anyway, this keyboard is still, in my eyes, a viable option for you if you can't afford or don't want to spend out on a Genos 2. If you want to look for something sort of as a stepping stone to a Genos 2, then this is the one that you go for. If you want to sort of break into the Genos range and from a Tyros, a couple of grand, you'll get, I mean, if you've got a Tyros 5, you'll get at least £1,200 for your 5. So for another £800, you're getting a really, really big step upgrade. The thing that is going to baffle me in actual fact, though, anybody who's got a Tyros 5 who maybe does go to a Genos 1, when you think back, everybody kept saying, well, I'm keeping hold of my Tyros 5. I don't like Genos. Genos is horrible. But I know so many people now that are actually selling their Tyros 5s and going to a Genos. So why have they waited all of this time to make the move to a better instrument? I don't understand it. It's bizarre. I mean, my personal view is Tyros 5 is done for. It does sound old. No two ways about it. You can argue with me till you're blue in the face. I won't change my view on Tyros 5. It sounds old. The screen is muddy. It's an old keyboard. I mean, it's what is it? It's got to be at least 10 years old, hasn't it? If not more. I'll have to check on that. But anyway, the Genos is a great step. So if you're looking around for something nice and new to change to, this is something you certainly should consider. For those of you who are subscribers, thank you so much. Happy Christmas to you. For those of you who aren't subscribers, click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny, and you'll get to see my other videos on other instruments as well, because I've got lots of things planned for this year. So do subscribe. It helps my channel to get seen, and it also means that you don't miss anything. Maybe you do want to miss something, I don't know, you tell me. If that's the case and you've watched this video all the way through, then more fool you. Until next time, look after yourselves, have a great Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.